Welcome to our final assembly of the academic year. It's a little bit strange again. I'm not talking to lots of children, I'm just talking to the camera. But in our final assembly, I want us to think about moving forward and moving on. So this week we're going to be saying goodbye to our Year 6 children who are going to be moving on to their new secondary school come September. We're also going to be saying goodbye to several of our members of staff. And I put that information into a newsletter just about a week or so ago. And of course, there might be other children in the school leaving Aylward, perhaps going to a different school or moving to a different country. We wish all those children well. So it's going to be change. But there's also things to look forward to as we move on. So children who are remaining at Aylward will be going to their new classes next September and starting in a new classroom and working with a new teacher. And this week, your parents and yourselves will find out about who your teacher is. And your teachers will be putting up a little video on DB Primary just to introduce themselves. So, lots of change, but lots of things to look forward to. And did you know that this school wasn't always a school? As in, the grounds were used for other things. So the school we are in at the moment, we moved to into April 2017, and before that there was another school building that has been knocked down, and originally the school was built in 1952, quite a few years ago. But even before that, the grounds here was used as a golf course, and before that the grounds were owned by a very rich lord and lady. So lots of changes. But there's one thing in this school that has seen those changes, that has been here a long time. And I've asked two of our Year 6 children to find out how old our oldest tree is on site here. So here we are, standing in front of the oldest tree in our school grounds. This is the pine tree that's right next to our school entrance. And I've asked Megan and Luxman to help me work out how old approximately this tree is. Normally we would have to cut it in half, and I don't want to do that, and count up the number of rings. But you can do it in a different way by just measuring around what is called the circumference, the perimeter, the outside of the tree. So let's watch Luxman and Megan measure the perimeter, the circumference of the tree. So here we have Luxman and Megan measuring around the circumference of the tree to try and work out how old it is. Okay, so what's the measurement then, guys?
411 centimetres.
411 centimetres. Okay, now we need to do a bit of a calculation. Okay, so what are you going to put into your calculator?
411 centimetres.
Divided by?
2.5.
2.5, and that's a rough estimate. And what does that come to?
164.4 years.
So, 160 years this tree has been here. That's a long time, and it's seen a lot of changes. Wow. Our pine tree that's just at the front of the school is over 160 years old. That's a long time. It's seen a lot of changes in that time while it's been here. So there's certain things that have changed, but other things that need to remain the same, that are important that they're the same. And that's our attitude to our learning. So things like trying your best. We should always do that. Not giving up. We should always try and persevere and not give up. And also making the most of every opportunity. In many of the letters I've written to Year 6 as they've moved on, I've said, make the most of every opportunity as you move to your new school. But I'm also saying the same to you children as you move to your new class at Aylward. Try your best, make the most of every opportunity, and don't give up. Those things don't change. They are still important, wherever you are. So finally, I would like to wish you a very happy summer break, and we look forward to seeing you in September.